Say, Claude got his money for nothing. Glad I watched the fight for free. Hey, well, it's Monday there, March 22nd. Yeah, it's 22nd. And going over the questions of the week there, last week I had the question where I was asking, purses and how should they be divided up, and, should somebody get something if they tank a fight, So, going over that, there were some people that gave some decent comments back to what they thought. And Shiny Penny brought up a nice one where they were like, they thought it should be a 50-30 split with the 20% left to be divvied up however it goes. If the fighter wins by knockout, they get the 20%. If they win by decision, you split that up over the rounds they won, whatever it is. And extra 5% automatic for a knockdown, things of that nature. And it brought up some nice stuff. Adamski 400 came across, and the Klotty fight brings a lot of this out, because here you have a man that didn't win a round. I mean, two of the judges did give him one round. The other one was a whitewash. He claims that Pacquiao never hurt him. So in my mind, that's tanking a fight. If dude doesn't hurt you and you're not throwing punches, you're tanking, dude. That's all I'm saying. Nate Town Born says they should do more tournaments. And I fully believe that, and almost make the fighter's salary with incentives to earn more. You win the tournament, you earn this. You win by knockout, you earn more. This, that way at least you're getting something for your troubles and going through. Odin 422 comes across and says, what about back in the old days with pride fighting? God, that was a great entity that was going on there, a promotion that unfortunately is not around anymore, where they were saying the ref would be in there and they could actually red card or penalize fighters for not performing. If you're just sitting there not doing crap, why even bother being in the ring? So they would deduct 10% off the purse, another 10%, another 10%, and if you're still being a bum, they're like, dude, get the hell out of here. You don't get nothing. You showed up, you took a beating for 8 rounds, but you decided not to fight. Get out of here. You're wasting our time, the people's time, and the fighter that put all that time in the fight. Makes sense to me. Just throwing some more stuff out there to kind of maybe rile someone up. I don't know. I believe it was Adam Gomez, 87. Brought up some nice things about, the fighters trained to fight. They go in that ring. They put their time in. They deserve what they get. They're putting the butts in the buckets. Butts in the seats, however you want to put it. And that's all well nice, but those people aren't paying to see you lay down. They're paying to see you fight. And when you're doing a disservice to them, you don't deserve the money that they paid for you. Now, where does that money go? I say make a retired boxing commission, or put that money toward research for better gloves, better things to, maybe cure Alzheimer's or some of those Parkinson's disease, things of that nature when you suffer the damage. Okay. Off to that, done with that, it's time for a new question of the week. We recently had a fight, and Blood Boxing brought this to my attention, so thank you, Blood, for going across there and bringing this up. He said, isn't it about time that we need to stand up and give Klitschko his props? Isn't it about time that the reign of Klitschko should be going on? Why is this man not being embraced by more people? Why isn't it happening? And everybody's on the Pacquiao bandwagon. They're like, oh, he's doing all these great, look at. Yeah, he's moving up in weight classes, and that's awesome because he was a smaller guy and he's gaining weight. But when you're a heavyweight, you're always a heavyweight. You're up there, man. Dude's 6'6", 240 pounds. He's not fighting lightweight. He's not fighting light heavy. You see what I mean? He's got no choice. He's stuck where he is. So I decided to compare their reigns, because I believe we need to embrace Klitschko and what he's done. Both fighters, both Klitschko and Pacquiao, are both 12-0 in their last 12 fights. And that's coming from their last loss. They've both fought 12 times. They've both won all 12. Klitschko has won more of them by knockout. In his decision that he won by 11 rounds on one of the cards, 10 rounds on the other, and 9 on the other. Pacquiao just blew out Clottey 12 rounds to none and then 11 to 1 on both cards. Comparing their decisions. Pacquiao had a split decision in there with Marquez. Klitschko, on the other hand, had a technical decision in round 5, which he won. They stopped it. He rounded 1-5. So, I mean, he could have 10 knockouts in his 12 fights. Pacquiao has 8. And he also has a split decision in there, too. At what point, he's a boxing phenom. Say what you will about him. Oh, he's boring, I don't like to watch him. That's your bad. The man comes out, sticks to a game plan, does very well, uses the most important punch in boxing, in my opinion, and that's the jab. Follows it up with the left. He's great at timing. When is it our time to embrace this man? I say, looking at it, over the past 6 years, he's reigned. 6 years. He's been on top. He's avenged his loss to Brock, Corey Sanders, and God, I can't remember the other guy, Ross Purdy. You know, there's no way they're going to stand in there with him now. Think about it. He's fought everybody they've put in front of him. He's not ducking anyone. He's beating everybody in his division that comes up, besides his brother. So it's the reign of the Klitschkos. I'm calling it. I'm saying it. You start talking 6 years of domination. This is a reign. I'm sorry. He's reigned as long as Lewis, if not longer. He's reigned longer than Tyson. How can you not say this? Why are we not embracing this? Just throwing it out there. Every time it comes around, they bring up another fighter. Oh, well, this guy's going to do it. This guy's going to do it. Now it's Hay. Hay's going to take him out. I saw that last fight with Klitschko, man. He looks like he has a chip on his shoulder now. Something they didn't want him to have. He comes at him. Bird thought he was going to pull a Clottey. Didn't happen. He caught him. Did something Pacquiao couldn't do. He stopped the runner. Got him out of there. I don't think it's Pacquiao's time. I'm saying it's Klitschko's time. Give me your answer. Who do you think? Pacquiao or Klitschko? Be honest about it. Think about what you're saying. Think about it. Compare the records. Go ahead if you have to. Please look at their records. Please look at how far back it goes. How similar the careers are in the wins. Look. All right? That's all I'm saying. Look. I'm telling you, it's Klitschko's time. He's not getting his props. We need to give him his props. Just saying. Thank you, blood. All right. Well, hey, it's a Bigragu. I'm out. Down by the way I use my jab, I'm a bust you straight right in the mouth. Ain't nowhere that you can run. You can try Chambers, you're done. Well, oh yeah, gonna hit you with a hook. Watch you fall asleep, then shook. Did it back.